Today, with this grandmother, you will learn how to improve communication and understanding in relationships. If you want to discover the best advice a grandmother could give you, stay until the end of the video. If you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more videos like this. Respecting your partner means honoring their thoughts, emotions, and desires, even if you don't always agree. Respect also involves recognizing that each individual is unique, with their own values, beliefs, and boundaries. Accepting these differences rather than trying to change them allows each person to grow within the relationship without losing their identity. Furthermore, it is crucial that men understand the importance of vulnerability in a relationship. Many men, due to social norms and stereotypes, have been taught to hide their emotions, believing they must be strong and that showing vulnerability is a sign of weakness. However, being able to share your fears, insecurities, and desires with your partner without fear of judgment allows for a deeper connection. Vulnerability is an act of trust, and by opening up, both members of the relationship have the opportunity to get to know each other more fully and strengthen their bond. An important part of this process is also learning to forgive. We all make mistakes, and misunderstandings or difficult moments are inevitable. The ability to forgive both your partner and yourself is essential to overcoming obstacles and moving forward. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting what happened, but rather releasing resentment and continuing to work together toward a stronger relationship. Learning to forgive is making space for love and understanding, instead of letting past wounds stand in the way of a healthy relationship. Finally, never lose sight of the fact that a relationship is not a static project. Just as people change and evolve, relationships must adapt and grow as well. The key is to maintain an attitude of openness and willingness to learn, both from your partner and from yourself. By continuing to nurture the relationship with respect, empathy, communication, and love, you will be building a solid foundation that will withstand the tests of time. Each step toward better understanding the emotions, needs, and desires of your partner is a step toward a deeper and more meaningful relationship. Keep patience, a willingness to listen, and the desire to grow together, and you will find not only that you are building a stronger relationship, but also that you are becoming a more emotionally mature person, capable of facing any challenge that life in partnership may bring. As a relationship progresses, it is also essential to cultivate mutual gratitude and appreciation. Daily life can cause us to unknowingly lose sight of the small things that make our partner special. Often, the daily routine and responsibilities distract us, but it is crucial to remember and express what we appreciate about each other. Appreciating acts of love, silent sacrifices, and small supportive actions creates an atmosphere of positivity. This not only strengthens the bond but also helps counterbalance moments of disagreement or tension that may arise. It is important to remember that relationships are not based solely on perfection, but on the acceptance of imperfection. No one is perfect, and couples are two human beings who, although complementary, have flaws and limitations. The key is to learn to love each other despite imperfections and to be aware that you are both on a journey together. This mindset promotes an environment where mistakes are seen as opportunities for growth and learning, not as definitive failures. Along this path, it is also important to foster independence within the relationship. While emotional connection and shared time are essential, each individual must have space to grow as a person. Encouraging your partner to follow their passions, hobbies, and friendships not only contributes to their well-being but also to the well-being of the relationship. If you want to discover the best advice a grandmother could give you, stay until the end of the video. If you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more videos like this. Time for oneself allows each person to return to the relationship renewed, with fresh perspectives and more energy to share. This balance between independence and connection ensures a healthy and lasting relationship. In romantic relationships, nonverbal communication is also essential. Many times what is not said speaks louder than words. Paying attention to body language, gestures, looks, and the energy both partners convey is crucial for understanding each other's true feelings. The ability to read those nonverbal cues creates a deeper understanding because humans communicate not only with words but also with emotions, energy, and actions. Of course, maintaining emotional and physical intimacy in a relationship is another key aspect of its strength. Over time, couples may feel trapped in routine or lack of connection, and this can affect the relationship significantly. It is important to remember that intimacy is more than just physical contact. It is about opening up emotionally, sharing vulnerabilities, and creating moments of genuine closeness. Making the effort to maintain that connection, whether through words, gestures, or touch, is essential to keep love and mutual respect alive. Finally, don't forget that relationships require effort, time, and dedication. The idea that a perfect relationship happens naturally is a myth. The best relationships are those in which both members actively commit to working together, listening to each other, growing and learning from every challenge. Patience, humility, and the willingness to continue learning are virtues that will allow you to build a solid relationship, based on empathy, love, and respect. Throughout this process, remember that the most important thing is to be willing to be the best partner for your significant other, to understand their emotional needs, and to strive to create a safe and loving space where both can be themselves, grow together, and enjoy a shared life. In summary, the most successful relationships are based on understanding, respect, and deep connection, ingredients that, when nurtured, result in lasting and fulfilling love. To continue building on the fundamental principles of a healthy relationship, it is important to recognize that evolution is a natural part of the process. People change over time, and relationships must also evolve to remain healthy. Each of us goes through different life stages, and what once worked in a relationship may not be enough in the future. For this reason, couples must be willing to adapt to these changes, whether they are personal, professional, or emotional. This doesn't mean they should lose their essence, but they must learn to coexist with the transformations that life presents. Flexibility and the willingness to accept that both you and your partner have the right to grow and change is an important pillar for keeping the relationship alive and strong. It is also necessary to understand that resilience as a couple is a decisive factor for facing challenges together. No relationship is exempt from difficult moments. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, financial problems, differences of opinion, or external situations that affect life as a couple. What matters in these moments is how couples choose to face these challenges. Teamwork, unconditional support, and the ability to listen without judgment are essential for overcoming adversity. Learning to handle disagreements respectfully without personal attacks or reproaches is a skill that is perfected over time and practice, and it is one of the most valuable qualities for the longevity of a relationship. In addition to resilience, trust is another vital ingredient for any successful relationship. Without trust, the relationship becomes fragile and prone to misunderstandings and disputes. Stay until the end and discover the most important lesson only a grandmother can teach you. If you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more videos like this. Trust is not built overnight, and once broken, it can be difficult to restore. To cultivate it, transparency, honesty, and consistency in actions and words are necessary. Trust is built day by day and strengthened when both partners feel they can count on each other, not only in times of joy but also in times of difficulty. Mutual respect is another value that must always prevail. Each person is an individual with their own thoughts, emotions, opinions, and desires. Respect means actively listening, accepting the other's opinion without belittling it, and understanding that although you may not always agree, your partner's point of view is valid. Respect is also reflected in daily actions such as kind treatment, recognizing achievements, and considering each other's feelings. When both partners deeply respect each other, coexistence becomes more harmonious and meaningful. Finally, it is crucial to remember that relationships are not a matter of competition but collaboration. It is not about who is right or who concedes more, but about how both can complement each other and work together toward a common goal. The best relationships are those in which both feel they are building something together, that every action, every word, and every decision made is part of a shared effort. It is through this collaboration that the relationship acquires depth and meaning, because it is not just lived through love but through a commitment to mutual well-being. Thus, a successful relationship is based on a delicate balance of understanding, respect, trust, resilience, and joint growth. As men learn to better understand and manage their own emotions and those of their partner, they can contribute to a stronger and more satisfying relationship. Effective communication, unconditional support, and empathy are not just abstract concepts but practical principles that, when integrated into daily life, transform a relationship into a true source of love, satisfaction, and shared joy. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Leave a comment to share your opinion and we'll take it into account for future videos.